ready?
Yes.
Okay. Good morning, Rory.
Good morning, Dad.
Thank you for joining us today.
No problem.
Just for you, it's 4 o'clock. It's 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Rory's just got out of bed.
It's holiday.
It's maybe your holiday. Some of us are taking time off work to be with their son. I hope you feel really bad now.
I do.
No, I'm just joking. Anyway, so the observant ones amongst you will have realised that Easter has passed, and many of us would have had a lamb roast on Easter. Did you have lamb?
I did.
What did you have? What kind of lamb did you have?
I have a choppy kind of lamb.
The choppy kind of lamb. Okay, that's lazy. Okay, I bought a whole leg of lamb. And we roasted it and it was delicious. Unfortunately, there's loads left and people get sick of cold lamb after a while. So, we have the ideal solution for you, don't we, Rory?
We do.
What's the ideal solution?
Lamb curry.
Yes, lamb curry. Now, there's a lot of myths about curry, isn't there, Rory?
Yeah.
Yeah. Some people think you can just add a jar to it, you know, chuck it on the stove and it's done in 10 minutes, but that's not so.
The only way to do it is
the Dennett way. This is a recipe that's kind of been passed down through 3 generations, and I've adapted it a little bit because the one which my grandmother passed to my mother, which passed down to me, takes about 4 days. We don't have 4 days, we've got about 45 minutes. Thanks, Rory. So we're going to cheat slightly, and we are going to incorporate a jar of Mr. Patak's tandoori curry. This is just to give it a base. We also, though, will be adding our own herbs and spices, won't we, Rory?
yes.
And what is this?
This is saffron powder.
Saffron powder.
Saffron
That's
powder.
for the rice.
Garam masala.
Garam masala, herbs, spices.
Cayenne powder.
Cayenne powder to give it a little mwah.
Coriander seeds.
Coriander seeds. We're going to crush those up in a pestle.
And a tandoori mix.
And a tandoori mix. We also have some
onions.
Some ogignon.
Ogignon.
We have 2 limes.
And a pepper.
We have a very, very, very mild pepper.
Of course.
We have some potatoes, tin of toms, some fresh coriander, some tomatoes, peppers. That's it. Some rice, obviously, and we have leftover leg of lamb. So we need to cut this up into small, manageable pieces. Garlic.
Do you have any?
We have garlic, yeah.
I should get the garlic.
Okay, I think it's in the Vicoca.
Yeah.
And there's a thing with onions and shit, and I think there's onion in there.
Okay.
And I'm going to start hacking this thing off.
What's a bicoca?
The utility room. I've seen utility room.
Oh,
The thing that's attached to the kitchen. Now the bone we will give to the dogs. Or dog. Dogs. So Rufus. It's a little bit bloody.
Dad, can you tell me which cabinet it is?
It's not in a cabinet, in the bicoca, in the room attached to the kitchen as you go out towards the back door. Go on. Alright, look to your right and there's some onions in a thing on the floor. Gevonden?
Yeah.
Is there a garlic in there? Eh? Okay.
Should I get maybe a knife or a fork or a spoon?
I have a knife here.
Do you have a spoon?
Well, I made you some breakfast earlier.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Cool. I mean, like the appropriate size to cut up
What?
a piece of garlic.
You know the quick way to do it?
No.
There's no, not the whole. Don't do the whole thing. There's a small cutting. Look at it. Let you worry your pretty little mop head. We should move this stuff away.
So they can see.
Right now, yeah, break. Oh, Rory.
I didn't do anything.
I know, that's the trouble. Okay, let's break that open. We'll take, how many are we going to have? 1, 2, 3, that's about enough. If you just slice the ends off, like that, ching,
Okay.
ching, it's going to peel really easily. Then you can line them up and palm them. Got some potato Rufus. Roast tatties. You might remember last year I told you how to do roast tatties. Perfect. Well, Roof.
Oh no. Oh, that's in there.
Have you mocked it up already?
Yes.
Rufus. Take it to your basket. 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 Swam, swam. And a little bit for Sammy, because he's only little. Sammy, come here. Sammy, come here. Come here. Slap him.
Come here, I'm going to feed you.
Take it with you, you fuck. Right. That's it, Rufus. Okay. I'm going to cut this up now.
So yeah, with the new editing thing, you can speed it up and you can still hear each other's voices.
What, normally?
No, like really squeakily.
Yeah, but you can do that with the old one.
Wait, it will cut out the sound.
I'm not so sure we should speed up anymore. I think we should just cut.
Just cut.
What do you think?
Yeah.
I think we've evolved in our.
Yeah.
Or you should have done. I don't know if I have. This is going to be yum-ski.
Remember that one time when we tried editing the roast chicken one?
When I tried editing it?
Yeah.
Alright.
It's funny.
So I'm not a techno geek.
Nor am I.
Yes, you are.
Yeah, that is right.
What are you doing?
I'm getting off the skin.
Okay. It should have come off really easily when you were.
But it didn't.
But it should have.
Well, this one didn't. This one is resilient.
That doesn't need a flower.
Okay, good enough. Alright, so next.
Good enough. Did I just hear you say it good enough?
It's good.
Good.
Alright, so. Start.
Okay, so I'll show you how to do one. Yeah, that's it. That's it, yeah. Just go.
Don't take the thing off it then.
Ready? Move the others out of the way first. Okay. What?
Is that good?
Yeah.
Sweet. Okay, it's recording again. But we gotta be really fast.
We always have this.
I know.
Lovely jubbly. So how was your Easter?
It's alright.
Easter egg hunt?
Yep.
Lots of Easter eggs?
Yep. Yours?
Yeah. Did one for the kiddies and yeah, quite a lot of Easter eggs. It was not very good weather though over Easter.
No, it kind of sucked.
Yeah. And you had lamb chops, that's just lazy.
I know.
Was that from Mum or Granny?
Granny. At least I cooked them.
Did you cook them?
Yeah.
That is ultra lazy then, isn't it?
What do you mean it's ultra lazy?
Did they invite you for Easter?
Yeah. I mean, like, I offered to cook them.
Oh, okay. Right. How are we doing? Yeah, is that all of them?
Yep.
I'll just cut those up properly.
Anything I can be doing whilst you're doing that?
We're going to take the camera to the kitchen. Yeah?
Alright.
Right.
Okay.
Okay, so we had a little battery faux pas there. Now the secret to a good curry, in fact the secret to anything you're going to do using onions, is to cook them very, very slowly. Because if you cook them quickly, you get burnt edges and you won't get the oniony flavour. So we're cooking this very, very slowly, slow as we can. Low heat. We've put the 5 cloves of garlic, which were already chopped up in there. Have a look at gander in there. Okay, that's some coriander seed, which I'm grinding up. This is very, 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 very crucial to a curry to get that really nice. Smell that.
It smells very good.
That smells outstanding, Father.
That smells outstanding, Father.
Okay. What are you doing?
Showing them the temperature.
Yeah. Okay, so we're just going to add that in. We want to get those softened. I think caramelise is the word. So that just slightly turning a bit brown. I'm going to put some of that in now. God, I'm good. Smell that, young man.
Smells yummy. Oh, I fogged up the camera lens. I just fogged up the camera lens as well as my glasses. Gets better.
Right.
Shall I just carry on looking at the pot?
We're coming. Okay, here we have the lamb meat and some curry paste. This you can buy in the supermarket. Patak does it too. That's his little cotton socks.
Is Patak a person or a company?
Well, originally it was a person, and he made a company. Is that so difficult to understand? Okay, so this is looking nice and caramelised now. We're going to add the meat in. Now, normally with a curry you cook the meat from raw. Okay, what obviously
From
not
me.
doing. Pardon?
From me.
From me. From raw. Chortle. We cook it from raw. So if you are going to be doing chicken or lamb or beef or even fish or prawns, the meat you cook until it's slightly starting to brown, because don't forget this is going to simmer for a good hour or two once it's done, so it will get cooked through like that. Okay, now once that's in, we can add the paste.
You can. Blah, 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 blah.
Okay, we're also going to give it a little bit of character now, I like to call it. And the character comes in the form of Caramel and one of these extremely mild peppers.
Of course. I think it might be the weakest pepper.
You don't want to put too much of this in. You want to try a little bit of that? Just to see how mild that is.
Gosh, that is so terribly mild. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yes, it is mild.
Okay, we're going to put some spoonful of this in. Tandoori mix. And a spoonful of garam masala. You can use your own herbs and stuff. Pick your own. But this works really well.
It's a nice taste.
Yeah. Make sure you put the right lid in the right container here. Okay. You're going to wind that up.
How do you do it?
Pardon?
You do the whole thing around.
You stir it, yeah. Is it sticking to the bottom?
Slightly.
Well, come along, Rory. Hold the pan with one hand. Yeah.
It's starting to look good.
It's bloody fantastic.
So, what do you think it looks like?
Half-made curry. What do you think it looks like?
Half-made curry.
God, that smells good.
It really does.
Nice one.
Thanks.
So that's well mixed. Would you be a star and get the jar of jollop and the tin of tomatoes, please?
Okay. What do I do with them?
You put the jar of jollop in there.
The whole?
Yeah. This serves about 4.
With this or just plunk it in?
Yeah, just plonk it in. Okay, what you can just take, yeah, or just put a tiny bit of water in. Tiny bit, yeah. Lid on, lid back on.
Shake it.
Yep.
Papa cocktail.
It is. That'll do. In it snacks. Beauty.
Cool. And next for this, some tomatoes.
Don't put them in just yet. What we want is
Can I open them?
Yeah, you can open them. What we want is just for this to kind of cook in its own sauces for a little while. Okay.
Alright. Starting to look very good. Smells nice.
Doesn't it? Okay.
Okay, so we let it cook for a while?
What we're going to do, we're just going to let that simmer for 5-10 minutes. So where's the lid? The lid's over there. Put the lid on. We'll let that simmer for 5 minutes and then we'll see you again in a sec. Cheerio. We're going to eat some breakfast.